All right, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on Wise, the reservations, and then go into the staking demo. We'll take a look at my past stakes, quote unquote. These are demo stakes, obviously, on the Ropsten Test Network. But the figures, from what I understand, are accurate. So other than the stakes maturing super duper fast, the actual figures are quite accurate. And so we'll take a look at what my staking rewards were like for the few demo stakes that I put in, because then again, you'll get familiar with it. When we actually get to stake our real Wise, it's going to look exactly like the staking demo. So definitely want to encourage you to take a look at that. And yeah, lots of very exciting stuff happening in the world of Wise. So let's take a quick look right here, guys, at the reservations. We're officially past the midway point of this pre-sale. I think we're on day 27. No, day 27 was yesterday. As you can see here, 941 ETH. That was a fixed day, so there was 5 million Wise up for grabs. Today is day 28, another fixed day with 5 million Wise, and there's 743 Ethereum already. And then we have a random day tomorrow. Not too bad. It's orange, so the range isn't too bad. Another fixed day, and then as we move towards the back end of this pre-sale, we're going to have a lot of these high-risk red days, okay, where the range is super drastic. You'd be one Wise that everyone's fighting for, all the way to just under 10 million Wise. So again, you can see here, boom, there's another one, there's another fixed day, there's another red day, another red day. Look at this, 3 red days in a row. So if you wait towards the back end of the sale to get in, you're probably going to be forced into jumping into some of these red days, or if not, you're going to be putting all your Ethereum on one of these days, and you don't want to do that. You want to kind of spread it out, or at least that's the best strategy if you want to, get the average cost. But again, jumping into all these red days, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. It's just that, it's very, very risky. As you can see, the red day we just passed 2 days ago. Again, this was one Wise all the way up to just under 10 million Wise was the range. And randomly it chose 133,872 Wise, and there was quite a bit of Ethereum in there. So this was a this was a pretty bad day. Okay, I was in on that day because I dollar cost average in. So even me myself, I was in on that day. But yeah, if you're going to get caught in some of these days where it's very low Wise that everybody's fighting for, you're going to get very little. Now again, on the other side of that, you can get 6 million Wise, 7 million Wise, 8 million Wise, all the way up to 10 million Wise. But again, it's very random. And again, if you're not into gambling, like crypto in and of itself is already high risk. Now you're actually multiplying your risk by jumping into some of these days. Could pay off. I'm not saying it's not going to pay off. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a day. There's so many red days that are coming. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a day where there's 8 million or 9 million Wise, or even just under 10 million Wise. There's also going to be some low days like this. So, all that being said, it's all game theory. Who knows what's going to happen. But if you're a little bit more conservative and you want to just jump into these green days, better to get in now than later, because as you can see here, there's going to be less and less green days, fixed days to get into. A lot of it's going to be red or orange. So that being said, guys, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this thing. And pretty soon we'll be able to stake our Wise. And again, if you're into passive income, Wise might be a very, very promising project for 2021, not only because you can stake for passive income, but the price appreciation of Wise, who knows what it's going to be, 10x, 100x. Like I've heard people say 100x. I've heard people say 1,000x, right? 10x would be phenomenal. I think just my personal opinion, I think it'll do way more than 10x. But again, I try to rein it in a little bit on these videos to give you a better expectation and not sound crazy. But I think even if you just 10x, it would be phenomenal, right? So let's take a quick look at the staking. Let me switch over to the Ropsten Test Network. Again, if you're going to play around with the staking demo, make sure you're on the Ropsten Test Network so you don't use real money. Because if you use your real funds to play around with this, you might have an issue trying to get it back. So you watch some of my other videos. I showed you how to stake. I've been playing around with this. And now I have all my stakes matured. Okay. So this is what it looks like when it matures. You can see all the data, 100% matured. It gives you the days. So I had a 6-month stake here, 180 days, another 6-month stake, and then I put a year stake right here. You can see the stake ID, amount that you staked, and then here are the rewards. So as you can see here, this is how much WISE I made on my stake. On my 10,000 WISE stake, I made 2,236 WISE. And again, this is just taking into account the the interest you're making on stakes. It's not taking into account what the price increase may or may be potentially. So you can see what can possibly happen here. So if you click right here, you'll be able to see this. Now again, before this matured, I was playing around with this, and it shows how much the penalty would be. It shows how much percentage you're at. Obviously, these are matured, so it's 100%. You can track your stake tokens. Obviously, there's no penalty because I saw it to the end. This is the reward, 2,236 WISE. I made interest plus my 10,000 principal, 12,236 WISE, and then you would just collect your payout at the end of your stake, right? So you collect just like so, and boom, your WISE would go to your wallet, and then you can do what you want with it. You can take that interest, you can restake the principal if you want. You could take the interest and sell it on Uniswap, or you can just compound and take the whole thing and restake it again. Again, so many different ways you can play around with this. So this is going to be very, very fun. A lot of us that are jumping into this pre-sale, we're going to have WISE to stake, and then this can be another passive income stream. Again, I can't say it enough. I've said it so many times, it's almost become cliche. And I hate saying it over and over again because it you get a numbing to it. But ownerless liquidity, guys, look into it. That's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And again, this is the most fair launch that I've seen, because even the people behind the people behind WISE, the owners, et cetera, they got to jump into the pre-sale just like everybody else. So again, there's no, nobody's getting gifted WISE tokens or anything like that. People have to jump into the pre-sale. Of course, there's a referral program. Again, you can there you go. Stay closed. I collected it, and now it's in my fake wallet, my Ropsten Network wallet. Then I can go ahead and restake again, sell it on Uniswap, all that good stuff. But yeah, ownerless liquidity, super fair. I mean, look into it, guys. This is going to be a very, very solid project, in my opinion. Of course, can't guarantee anything. Do your own research, guys. Do your own due diligence. If you're going to jump into the pre-sale, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital. That way you're okay with anything that could potentially happen. So that being said, guys, I'll leave a link underneath this video. Use that link or use someone's link to get a 10% bonus on the reservation when you go to Reserve WISE. And yeah, looking forward to this very, very, very promising project. In any case, guys, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. Jump onto our newsletter, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.